Over the years, I have received acupuncture myself and watched scores of people from different walks of life receive the treatment for a spate of different ills.
Today I saw a patient who has been suffering from migraine for many years.
In Boca Raton, Florida, Western-trained family medical Dr. Joy Howe and acupuncturist Hugh Jin Yu work side by side. They know firsthand how effective integration between Eastern and Western practices can better serve the patient.
We choose the best of traditional Chinese medicine and the best of Western medicine. So we use the ancient wisdom with modern technique. I have seen so many people suffer from pain. They tried the injection, steroids, and the epidural. And most of my patients already get all the imaging study, ultrasound, CT scan, MRI. But to effectively relieve pain, some people have to depend on pharmaceutical drugs. Okay, I believe you have tried a different modality for your rehab.
Okay.
But even now, in my mind, I would think acupuncture will be really beneficial for you. So, you know, acupuncture give them a pain relief as a natural modality, which work very well and blend right in for pain management. So I think two come together, that's the best service for our patients.
I'm willing to try anything.
Great.
All right, Keel, come on, let's get this project done and over with.
49-year-old Debbie Hill is a busy mother of two.
So is this where your purpose goes?
She is active in her children's school activities, designs online scrapbooks, and is a massage therapist. She certainly didn't have time to slow down when abdominal pain began to interrupt her schedule.
So basically, after I had my kids, I started going to some pain, and I was having abdominal pain. It was going to my back, and it was really severe.
Okay, we'll start the treatment.
Okay. Lay down. Well, I guess after going to all the doctors and then, you know, doing sonogram after sonogram after sonogram, and, you know, come back in 3 months, come back, it was very frustrating. It was like I'm not getting any answers. I'm not getting any relief. And being a massage therapist myself, I think holistically. So I think, you know what, I know a lot of people that have done acupuncture, and I thought, I've got nothing to lose. And it actually helped. It really helped me get out of that pain. And now I don't have the pain anymore. I don't know if it's totally because of acupuncture, but I can tell you it definitely made a difference.
Back in San Francisco, I met Perry Marshall.
Today I'm still dealing with a little bit of anxiety, and I still have my headaches, but unfortunately that's pretty standard for me.
Perry's been coming to this free acupuncture clinic that provides services for Army veterans. Perry is a good candidate for acupuncture because he has tried more conventional therapies without success, particularly for his chronic and recurring problems.
My injuries give me limitation in movement. They also cause pain, discomfort, and then as a result of those injuries, I also suffer from depression because I'm a relatively young man who has times where he walks around like he's 80 years old. So that affects my well-being mentally. And then with PTSD, I suffer aggravated forms of anxiety and depression. When I first started coming to the clinic for my acupuncture, I was having to use a cane quite regularly. My body was twisted, much like a question mark. I was leaning drastically to my right, and it was painful to walk, and at times it was painful to sit. I had to be laying down. So I came in and I got a treatment, and it relieved some of the pain. And it was very helpful. I think it's really important to remember that healing is a process, and acupuncture, just like medication or physical therapy or any of these things, are tools to use in that process to heal. And you have to remember that there is no cure-all. But you have to be dedicated to the process, and you have to be willing to use the tools that are out there to aid in your healing.
Perry is healing. His back pain, anxiety, and depression have all been more manageable because of acupuncture therapy.
I have used acupuncture as part of my practice for over 25 years. And I know that when you start to treat someone with acupuncture, other things start to happen. Somebody will come in for a particular problem, say back pain or headaches, and you start to treat, start to work with them, and other things start to improve. And they'll say, I don't know, but you know, my urinary flow is now better. That happens to be on the same acupuncture meridian, the bladder meridian, but things start to happen which is not directly related to that one particular symptom. So I would say it does have an overall effect. You're looking at a whole person, and the effect is systematic and systemic for that person.
In Baltimore, Maryland, I met with local acupuncturist Dr. Haiyang Li. Here I learned again the many important roles acupuncture plays in today's society.
So for example, rule number 1, for those patients who do not respond to certain medications and surgeries, so acupuncture offers alternative. It's like giving a second chance. And a lot of times, you know, it changed their life. So most patients come to me after trying everything as a last result. So once we have initial success, so these patients tend to stick to us for other health problems down the road.
I understand that you have patients who come to you for acupuncture, but who also may go to an allopathic physician for other things or for the same complaint to approach it in a different way.
Yeah, the role of acupuncture in this country is complementary medicine or alternative medicine. So we just complement, you know, the conventional medicine. You know, acupuncture does not interfere with any medications or any other therapies. That's the beauty of it.
I want to encourage people to try acupuncture sooner and more often, because in China or in other countries, acupuncture for pain management can be first choice, can be first-line treatment, first-line therapy. So what I want to tell traditional Western medicine trained MD to consider acupuncture treatment for their patients. Number 1, to be open-minded. Number 2, gain some knowledge about acupuncture. As for today, we do have lots of physicians who are referring their patients to us for acupuncture treatments because they know it works.
Okay. That will make you feel so relaxed and refreshed.
While our Western medical understanding of the exact process is not yet entirely complete, acupuncture has a leading role in the evolution of integrative medicine that puts patient-centered care at the forefront.